Hi there, it's Lily, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial series I'm showing you the techniques required to make my Livingston vest pattern an all over brioche stitch vest, and these techniques will also be relevant to any other brioche stitch pattern. So in this video I'm going to show you how to work basic brioche stitch increases. We've already cast on using the Italian cast on method, worked a setup round and then worked a few rounds in basic brioche, so I have a little sample here just to show you. So we're going to begin working increases in the round. The increase stitch is worked completely identical whether it's worked in the round or flat. It's only the subsequent row / round that varies slightly. So I'll show you in the round to begin with, because this is the first technique that you will come across in my pattern as you'll be increasing for the yoke. So I'm just going to work a couple of basic brioche stitches as follows. Your increase round will always fall on a brioche knit round. It's far more confusing if you start changing between shaping on brioche knits or brioche purl round, so we're just going to stick with the brioche knit round. So that's what we have next. So we're going to work slip one yarn over, BRK. My yarn has a knot in it, we'll just ignore that for these purposes. And then I'm going to work another slip one yarn over, and then I'm going to increase into this next stitch, which is super simple. We're just going to insert our needle through as if we're working a BRK, work that BRK, but instead of pulling that stitch off the needle, we're just going to leave those where they are. So we have our one loop round our right hand needle, stitches on the left hand needle, going to work a yarn over, just a regular yarn over, and then going to go into these two stitches, well I shouldn't say two stitches, going to go into this BRK stitch once more. Pesky knot. Hopefully we can just ignore that because I can't be bothered snapping it just for a tutorial. So you can just about see here what was one stitch is now three. So we're just going to leave that as it is. I'll work a couple more basic stitches, push those up towards the end, just to slip one yarn over BRK. I'll work two of those because that's how they're spaced in my pattern. Slip one yarn over, and then I'm going to increase into this next stitch again. So I'll do the exact same again, BRK, but don't pull it off, yarn over, BRK again, into the same stitch. So we've done exactly the same again, 3 loops where there was 1. I'm now going to go all the way around just in basic brioche knit to the end of the round, and then I'll show you how you work those stitches on the following round. So I completed that round just in basic brioche, and now I'm ready to work what I refer to as the following round in my pattern, just then basically the round after an increase. So we didn't do anything with these first couple of stitches, so they're just normal brioche purl, slip one yarn over, brioche purl, and then this was our increase stitch. So basically what we have to do is set up this stitch. So how we worked our very first setup round as just a slip one yarn over, knit one, because we hadn't yet turned it into a brioche stitch, we're just going to do exactly the same, but we have to purl this time. So we have a slip one yarn over, and then rather than a brioche purl, it's just a regular purl. So just into the one loop brioche purl. Slip one yarn over, and now we're back to BRP. Oh, good old burping and barking. So I did a couple of stitches plain in between, so I'll just do slip one yarn over, BRP, slip one yarn over, BRP, and then this stitch was an increase again, so it's slip one yarn over, regular purl, slip one yarn over, and then back to BRP. And now that those stitches are set up in brioche stitch, you can now continue with, in my pattern's case, another couple of rounds straight. It will depend on your pattern, and these stitches here looking a little messy now, but they will take shape and form really nice, neat increases where you've created 2 brioche ribs, whatever you want to call them, brioche columns out of 1.